One of my very favorite books is a short, punchy read called Do the Work by Stephen Pressfield. Turns out that the title is on the back. And in this book, he talks about overcoming resistance to the things that you know you need to do but aren't getting to, even the things that you want to do. And he talks about it like this. He says that the enemy is not lack of preparation. It's not the difficulty of the project or the state of the marketplace or the emptiness of your bank account. The enemy is resistance. The enemy is your chattering brain, which if you give it so much as a nanosecond, will start producing a million excuses, alibis, transparent self-justifications for why you can't, shouldn't, or won't do the things that you know you need to do. And then he says, start before you're ready. Hey, Michelle Cederberg here, talking about why sometimes it's more important to think less and do more. And believe me when I tell you that I am guilty of overthinking and underdoing, even after 17 years of doing this work that I love, even though I believe in my capabilities. What is that all about? And I know that some of you can relate. Well, what I ended up doing was taking Pressfield's do the work idea and giving it a Michelle Cederberg attitude adjustment and creating my DTFW, do the freaking work mantra. And I will admit that some days I use a different F word. This to me is a reminder that sometimes it's not meant to be easy. We just have to tough through the tough stuff. It reminds us that sometimes we just have to do the work even when we don't want to, especially when we don't want to, because we know the results it will bring. What are those tasks on your list? Because sometimes there's no amount of planning or strategizing or thinking or preparation that will make up for just doing the freaking work. I get excited just thinking about it. And it's often those things that we procrastinate or the things that aren't our favorite or the hard tasks. And if that's the case, I want to give you a few ideas for how to do the freaking work so you can get the freaking results. And I'm going to say it again. First off, don't overthink it. We can spend more time thinking, preparing, changing our strategy than it would take for the task to get done if we would just dig in. Don't overthink. If you know it's something that needs to get done, just start and let momentum guide where you're going. Delete, delegate, and dig in. Delete the tasks that have become outdated or redundant. Delegate the tasks that you know someone else can do. It's not a bad thing to ask for help. If you're a business owner, you know what I mean. You should not be doing the admin. And then when you've got that clear slate, dig into the things that you know are going to make a difference in your business. And don't give your power hours away to what I call throwaway tasks. If you're a morning person and you get your best stuff done between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m., that is not when you should be working on sorting through your emails or cleaning your desk. That's when you should be working on the big tasks that require your best energy and your best brain power. Don't give those power hours away to throwaway tasks. And then think about it this way. Any of those tasks that you have on your list that you've been dragging along for a little bit too long, I say do it to be done with it. There's a massive endorphin hit that we get when we get to check something off our list that we've finally done. I know you know what I'm talking about. If you're a list maker, here's my challenge. Make a list, put something on it that you've already done, put it right at the top, check that thing off, and then keep on going. When you've got something you've been carrying around for too long, do it to be done with it and get that endorphin hit. And finally, well, not finally, celebrate small wins, because we do have to remember that there's always going to be work to do. There's always going to be tasks that are undone. So when we win one, we need to celebrate that shit. All right. I'm going to say this. And the last thing, start before you're ready. In the words of wonderful Stephen Pressfield, just get that ball rolling. We can sit around and think, like I said, but if we just move, the next step will reveal itself. The thing that we need to do next will become clear. Get going, take that first step. And before you know it, you'll be doing the freaking work in big ways. I'm Michelle Cederberg, reminding you, you've got one chance to do this life. I say dare to live it big and dare to think less and do more, especially on those tasks you've been dragging along for a while. As always, I'm going to remind you, you can get my new book, The Success Energy Equation, via successenergybook.com. You can follow me on all my social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, @CederbergSpeaks, YouTube and LinkedIn. Just find Michelle Cederberg and you'll hopefully find me. Share this video with somebody who might need a little kick in the ass, and share your comments below about the DTFW wins you have had this week. See you next time.